Hey folks, Mark Harrigan here. Welcome to the program. Today I have a testimonial from a young lady named Evelyn, and she's from Oceanside, New York, and she has generously agreed to share her story in the hopes of helping others.
Hello, my name is Evelyn, and my son, it's Nick, and he is a graduate of Palm Partners. I remember when Nick came to me, he called me in the middle of the night to come meet with him. That he really needed to talk to me, and when I came to see him, he looked definitely drunk, and the more I started to talk to him, I'm not very familiar with drug use at all, so I didn't know the signs of what to look for, but once I started to see his head bopping from side to side and kind of falling asleep in between words, I knew that he had a very big problem. He confessed to have been doing a lot of prescription drugs, and that it was escalating, and that he started to cry, and he pointed to his veins, and he said that he was shooting dope. That was the worst words I've ever heard in my entire life. I could never imagine my son or anyone close to me ever, affected by something like that. He said, "Mom, I'm better than this. I need help. I want out of this. I have too much to offer. I don't know how I got here, but this is not where I want to be. Please help me." Again, I don't have any experience with this, so I was so scared because I just didn't even know where to start. He wanted to stay with his grandparents that night, and obviously my fear was, is he going to use more? What's going to happen? Is he going to die by the morning before I can get him help? I didn't know what to do. But when someone's in that state, you really can't make them do anything. So he went in the house, and I went home, and I was very blessed, actually, because my husband's best friend is a therapist at a drug rehab, and he referred us to Palm Partners. He wanted us to go to his place first, but he said, if you don't come here, you want to go to Palm Partners. I did some research, scared to death to not know, just really not know what was going to happen the next day. If once he sobered up, he was going to turn around and say, "No, I'm okay, I was just drunk, and what I said isn't true," and so on. But thank God he was wise enough at only 19 years old to know, even though he was sober the next day, that it was only going to be a matter of hours before he needed to use again. So he packed his bags and came here. Well, I can only say that as far as Palm Partners has been with the staff and everyone, I would call 1 o'clock in the morning. They would answer the phone for me. Michelle, I cannot believe she has a 24-hour line. I asked them, "Do you sleep? Do you stay there? What's your deal? Like, you really pick up the phone for me whenever I call." And just anyone that I talked to here, the detox center, everyone was just extremely kind and helpful and just ready to always be there. And my son, just, after he came out of detox, he was ready to come back home, and I'm clean and I know what I'm doing, and bring me home. Just everything you can find wrong with the place was all, just him thinking that he was ready to go home, but he absolutely wasn't. So if any parents out there that has a kid that's very good at manipulating, making excuses, or if you're that kind of parent that that you feel bad or guilty and you want to always please them, turn your back on them and make them stay. And if they don't stay and they walk out, turn your back on them, because that's the only way that they're going to find themselves alone and destitute. If they can come back home and things be the same, they're going to continue to use. You just have to absolutely 100% give them tough love. All the love they have for them, you use that strength and turn around and make them finish the program. And if they come and use, do not support them in any way. God. I'm just really proud of Nick. And like I said to him, and I could say to any other parent, once they graduate, yeah, that's great, but it's all the work that comes after that. All of these problems come from somewhere, whether it's self-medication or whatever it is the reason why they're using or drinking. They really need to work on those problems, and you need to help them through it. Give them all the tools and help them really find themselves and stay clean and stay on top of them. And again, don't enable. Whether it's your son, daughter, husband, friend, whoever it is, do not enable. Because the day that you go bury them, really look at yourself and what you did to help them.